The Spanish Inquisition was established in 1478 by Ferdinand II and Isabella I. This movement was aimed to consolidate religious unity in Spain, but in the process, targeting and executing conversos who were believed to practice Judaism in secret. This operation employed methods like torture and public execution to enforce its authority and suppress perceived heresy. The Inquisition lasted for over 300 years, resulting in up to 2,000 dead. Spanish painter Francisco Goya was born in 1746 amidst this chaos in Fuentedoros, Spain. As a boy, he always showed interest and immense talent in painting and drawing. After painting a series of fresco paintings for the local church, he entered the San Luis Academy in Zaragoza. Soon after, he traveled through Rome and Italy, and when he returned to Spain, he was surrounded by the most aristocratic society of Spain, where he was appointed in 1788 the official painter to the court of Charles IV. For years after, he was commissioned to make multiple paintings, like the famous The 3rd of May, 1808. Unexpectedly, sometime in 1819, he went deaf for unknown reasons and moved into La Quinta del Sordo, Villa of the Deaf Man. From there, he painted his famous black paintings like The Witch's Sabbath and Saturn Devouring His Son. He painted lots of controversial pieces similar to those because Goya harbored significant resentment towards the Catholic Church and the Spanish government for their treatment of conversos. He felt the Church's misguided beliefs were holding Spain back from the Neo-Renaissance flourishing in the rest of Europe, which deeply saddened him as an artist. Goya's talent in artistry lifted him up to a level of superiority in Spain as the royal court painter. As a painter with such influence, we have to ask, what ethical responsibility did Goya have during the Spanish Inquisition? And does Goya even have a personal right to express himself through art? Goya had the ethical responsibility to share his paintings and drawings with the public as a way to protest against the mistreatment of conversos. He ultimately did accomplish this responsibility by releasing a series of etchings called Los Caprichos. Gale history quotes that they were daringly dedicated to the king. These etchings use corrosive and bitter humor to mock society's vices, frivolities, and absurdities. Goya also undoubtedly had the personal right to paint these revolutionary paintings, to protest, since no one could stop him from painting, even in secret. Since he had this right, he also had the ethical responsibility of releasing the paintings. Change is required during times like the Spanish Inquisition for people higher up in the government to start questioning their tactics. Even though this event took place over 200 years ago, it's still important to history because it's still relevant. The Spanish Inquisition suppressed citizens' human rights as we see still going on today. Goya's art specifically has been referenced during World War II by famous artists like Picasso in works like Guernica, proving its relevance. Goya exemplifies the power of expressing human emotions through art when words fall short, and revealing these feelings can inspire lasting change in those who find solace in them.